It's Benghazi Street here, though not in Libya, but in the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja. But like it was in the North African capital, during the country's uprising, there are different security operatives brandishing high-caliber automatic rifles here in a bid to arrest the former Kogi State Governor Yahaya Bello at his Abuja residence. Some of them are operatives of the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, who have come to effect a Federal High Court Abuja order for the arrest of the former governor. The EFCC stormed the premises of the former governor at about 9:30 a.m. but was resisted by his aides. But Bello's aides insist that there is a substantive judgment by a Kogi State High Court earlier on the same day restraining the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission from harassing, detaining or prosecuting the former governor. Also on ground are some supporters of the former governor who have come to show solidarity. The situation becomes chaotic upon the arrival of the Kogi State Governor, Usman Ododo, whose aides demand that the EFCC gives him access to the building. The governor's presence clearly swings the tide in favor of his predecessor. The EFCC officials are seen making calls, perhaps to get instructions whether to move in. The calls lead to some reinforcements, but obviously not enough to match that of the sitting governor or Bello's aides. Hours later, at about 4:15 p.m., the Kogi State Governor is seen leaving the building. Attempts to get a clearer view to ascertain if the governor was alone in the car or is with the former governor Yahaya Bello was unsuccessful due to the tinted windows on the governor's car and the huge security presence. There is an obvious look of defeat on the faces of the EFCC officials who refuse to speak to the media on the state of affairs. Minutes later, the EFCC operatives are seen departing the vicinity, perhaps thinking the target might have found a way to exit the premises or in a bid to re-strategize due to the conflicting court orders. Some supporters of the former governor also speak with the media.
I expected that the EFCC should not be too desperate. They don't have a vested interest. They are not expected to have a personal interest in a state matter, because the matter at stake here is a state matter. That's how I see it, and I think that is the right thing to do.
I am not sure those guys are from EFCC, because there is a subsisting court order. I am sure they have regard for rule of law, and I don't think they are above the law. So I have my doubt, I have my reservation. Maybe they are not from EFCC.
Are the remaining operatives of the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission just leaving the streets of Benghazi here in Wuse Zone 4 without the former governor of Kogi State, Yahaya Bello? Well, the EFCC have put out no official statement on why they wanted to execute an arrest today, or perhaps why they have decided to leave without the former governor. However, we expect that in the next coming hours or perhaps days, the true relationship or perhaps the real reasons for these actions today will be made clear to the public.